decided to take a detour.
Off to the Grand Tetons for a couple of days. My grandma's getting a little too old to camp for real, so we read spooky stories around the fire and finished off the night with campfire songs. I had really wanted to hike through the Tetons, but there was just so much snow still, so I was really grateful to go and see it by the car. After seeing the visitor center and the mountains, and after doing laundry and drying my laundry out the window, we went to look for moose. We finally found a moose and her baby, and then my aunt took us to see some farmhouses in the dark, but apparently one was bright pink. After one last animal search for beaver, which we found, we were on our way back to Yellowstone to drop me back off at Old Faithful. On our way, we decided to listen to Old Faithful's radio station.
Sounds like some of my students trying to fight. Recording. Alright, back to Old Faithful Village. Who's ready for a compilation of hot springs and geysers? Oh, it's beautiful, bright turquoise sapphire blue. It's a sapphire pool, so it's perfect. With nice yellow edges. Okay, so I just wanted to address a few things. So I know in that last video I posted, I definitely got pretty upset with another hiker, but I mean, overall, that hiker has been nice. That's why I'm trying to keep their name anonymous. I don't want to bash on the person. This is my personal journey, and everyone's journeys have ups and downs. And, sometimes in the regular world, when you have a problem with yourself, it's easier to just be like, well, I'll just ignore it. But out here, you can't ignore it. Some points you just have to give up, sit down, cry it out, take a deep breath and say, okay, what do I need to do to fix this problem? Because, I'm only making myself miserable. I need to fix this. And so I had to assess, okay, what really is the problem? And I think part of it is, sometimes I'm a little bit competitive. I want to be able to keep up with the big guys, and sometimes you can't. And I was like, okay, what are some of the reasons why I really wanted to come out here? And I mean, it didn't start out when I started the Triple Crown, but at least this year I knew that, like, I loved the hiking community and I really wanted to feel, that community. But then I started so early in Colorado that, I kept hoping other hikers would catch up, and they really aren't. And those that are, they're going fast for a reason. They have deadlines. And so it's kind of my own fault. It was feeling like I wasn't keeping up. It was just really breaking down my my self-worth, and like, what self-worth isn't based on how many miles you make. And if and so, like, that hiker was like, if he's getting me down this much, then I know it's like, part of me is like, well, then I'll just show him. I'll do just as many miles, and I'll go just as fast. Like, no, because then all I'm doing is keeping myself next to the person that's reminding me of this problem. I need to slow down and let him think that I'm so slow, but, get away from the problem and start thinking about what are some things that I actually wanted out of this trip. I ultimately started the Triple Crown to help find some clarity and direction, and I'm still learning. Maybe I'm not looking for the same direction, having the same questions that I started with, but obviously I'm out here breaking down and needing to stop and reassess and learn more about myself and learn how to cope.
It turns out taking that short break was exactly what I needed, both physically and emotionally. I finally felt at peace and was ready to continue forward.